Welcome to Chamonix and our coverage of UTMB week, where yesterday we had the most incredible OCC race. So OCC is usually a 55 kilometre race, but because of the weather yesterday, the course was significantly altered. A lot of the hills taken out, or a lot of the climbs, the high climbs were taken out. And so there was a lot of flat, fast running, but it was also very, very wet indeed. It absolutely threw down for much of yesterday. But I was there at the finish line, and Victoria was out on course filming the runners as they came in, and we had the most amazing finish. Kris Jones, who is an up-and-coming UK ultra running star, winner of UTS this year, UTS 50k, and also the ARC 25 this year, has been absolutely killing it on the ultra scene in the UK, was right up there with Jim Walmsley to the very last few kilometres of the OCC. So here's what happened.
This is what it's like in the press pit for OCC. OCC is the first of the World Series final races this week at UTMB week. We've got a very exciting finish for OCC coming up. We were looking at Christian Jones catching Jim Walmsley, and he was catching him. It would have been an amazing result for Britain, but unfortunately both Jim and Kris have dropped back a bit now. Christian Manolo from Italy is in the lead. He's about 2 or 3k away. He's probably going to win unless Jim can find something from somewhere.
I don't know what the gap is right now.
It's like he's closing. He's very close. So I jumped out of my plane. I've been sitting in the press pit here for ages, and I just saw Jim's wife Jess. So I jumped out, and now I've lost my place. So I'm going to have to hold the camera really up high. But it was worth it just to have a word with Jess. Jim has just taken the lead. He's been behind for the last couple of checkpoints, and he's just about to win.
So cut to Victoria, who's standing about 3 kilometres out of town as Jim comes in with Christian just a few seconds behind.
Come on, Jim! Jim, go!
Jim is just a few seconds in the lead. He's like 10 seconds ahead in the last kilometre, last 500 metres now. Literally 10 seconds behind. I reckon that's the best finish we've had to an OCC for many, many years. Really exciting. How stressful was that?
Good, but I also think it's a rough way for him to end a race, but it's also a good reminder to keep the fire going. And yeah, the competition's getting harder and harder every year.
But that's the best OCC finish I've seen for years.
Yes, it was quite exciting. I'm glad it was a race. Although I know it was hard for them both, it was really cool for everyone.
Endghel, he was hoping
So we got Peter Endghel just come in, and then we're waiting for Kris Jones from the UK as well. Kris Jones was closing in on Jim at one point.
Well done, Christian!
Well done, Kris! Fantastic, mate! Brilliant job! we were following you obviously, and at one point you were due to arrive at Argentina ahead of Jim.
I had no legs on the descent.
Okay.
So, like I climbed really well. I like paced myself pretty well. You know, but towards the top of the climb, I started to get these like warning signs in my muscles, and I was like, oh.
That's up to Col de Bon.
Yeah, so I walked quite a lot of the last like maybe 300 metre there to climb, and then I was like, oh, you know, I'll just run smooth down. And yeah, like I was running okay. Christian came past me, and I thought, nah, like too fast. And then Andre passed me near Argentière, and then I got my first like proper cramp.
Yeah.
And I had to stop and stretch on the road just before.
I mean, you've got to be pleased though.
Then,
overall,
like my goal was to be better than last year.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to know because it's not just. Yeah, my goal was to be better than last year.
Yeah.
Which is a really like intangible.
I mean, I think you've come on massively in the last 2 years anyway, and it's just.
You know, I was in the fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, like it's a bit gutting to go from like second to fifth, but like I'm still so close, and like I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
We all have doubts, and you just have to push it aside and keep hoping, and the legs come around. And I knew it was about 5K finish and flat, so maybe there was a chance.
It seemed to work in your favour getting past because it pushed you on to the finish. And how hard did you have to work?
Well, I prefer to jog it in, but yeah, it was a race all the way to the line today, and makes it really rewarding.
It's the best OCC finish for a long, long time.
I think all of them are great, but this one's just my little edition of it. But yeah, I'll definitely remember
short,
it.
fast races. Good job, buddy. Good job, man.
So I hope you enjoyed that little clip of Jim at the end there, and also it was interesting to hear from Kris all about his race. It was also lovely to speak to Jess, Jim's other half, before Jim came in. Bet she found that really stressful but hugely satisfying. What an amazing race that was. But on to today. So today's Friday, and the big dance starts tonight at 5:45 our time, all the way through the night. I will be following the lead male runners. So we're looking at John Alban, we're looking at Tom Evans for the UK. Fingers crossed that they can complete the loop first off, but hopefully a really good race. But we cannot discount Francois Dane, who has won this race 4 times and may well win it again. So thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do that now, it'd be much appreciated. And if you'd like to watch me running OCC from last year, then click that link right there. That'll take you over there. I'll see you there in a second. Thanks very much for watching. See you on the start line next time. Bye bye.